Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group D. We will present our material today about word Englishes, intercultural communication, and requisite competences. Before we start, I would say thanks to Miss Neni who has given us the opportunity to present today. And let me introduce ourselves. I'm Divalina as moderator and speaker, and my partner Rana Zafira as speaker. So today we will discuss the topic is the first definition of word Englishes, word Englishes and intercultural communication, cultural conceptualization in intercultural communication in English, and then word Englishes, intercultural competence, and metacultural competence. Okay, I will explain the first material about definition of word Englishes and word Englishes and intercultural communication. Okay, the first material about definition of word Englishes. Word Englishes refers to the different varieties of the English language that have developed and are used in various sociolinguistic contexts around the world. Examples of word Englishes. There are American English, British English, Australian English, Canadian English, Indian English, and many others. Okay, the next material about word Englishes and intercultural communication. The situation nowadays is that speakers from each circle may use English to communicate locally where English is a medium of international communication, or they may use it to speak to speakers from other countries from the same circle or with speakers from other circles. English has become a major language of intercultural communication par excellence, used as a language of international and intranational communication between speakers of word Englishes from all three circles. In contrast words, English is now a repertoire of cultural pluralism. This pluricentric language is now a vehicle for the cultural conceptualization of many speech communities around the world as communication process in many contexts and through many channels such as face-to-face, phone, and internet. In conclusion, the study of word Englishes and intercultural communication is essential for developing strategies and approaches that facilitate effective cross-cultural communication. These include understanding the diversity of English usage across different cultures, recognizing the potential for misunderstanding due to differences in one or Englishes, and developing competencies that enable individuals to navigate and communicate effectively across different cultural contexts. Okay, the next material will be explained by Rana Zafira.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for moderator. I'm Rana Zafira and I will explain the next material about cultural conceptualization in intercultural communication in English. Human language serves to communicate and encode cultural conceptualization of their speakers, and English is no exception. However, as English has become a highly pluricentric language as a result of the development of its many varieties, English is now associated with many systems of cultural conceptualization and as such serve to satisfy speakers' local as well as international communicative needs. Each other, they are likely to draw on their cultural conceptualization in varying degrees. And next material, VAS, intercultural competence and metacultural competence. As VAS enable contact between speakers who deploy different systems of cultural conceptualization. Metacultural competence is arising spontaneously in some speakers or learners. Metacultural competence involves knowledge of and familiarity with more than one system of cultural conceptualization. This may be associated with either one language or more than one language, depending on whether interlocutors are bilingual or multilingual. Key to the metacultural competence is the understanding that one language may be used to encode several systems of cultural conceptualization. For example, as has been shown above, English can be used to draw on cultural conceptualization of several, in fact many, speech communities. VAS, intercultural competence and metacultural competence, Byron's conception of ICC has the strength of recognizing that success in intercultural communication requires a combination of number 1, attitude, number 2, knowledge, and next, skills of interpreting and relating, and next, critical culture awareness, political education, and last, skills of discovery and interaction. Number 1, attitudes. Curiosity and openness, readiness to suspend disbelief about other cultural and belief about one's own. Number 2, knowledge of social groups and their products and practices in one's own and in one's interlocutor countries, and of the general process of societal and individual interaction. Number 3, skills of interpreting and relating, ability to interpret a document or event from another culture, to explain it and relate it to documents from one's own. Number 4, ability to acquire new knowledge of cultural and cultural practices, and the ability to operate knowledge, attitudes, and skills under the constraints of real-time communication and interaction. And the last, critical culture awareness or political education, an ability to evaluate critically and on the basis of explicit criteria, perspective, practices, and products in one's own and other cultural and countries. Thank you. Maybe that's all from me. Back to moderator.
Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.